EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Vegas. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Zamir White. Room to run right away. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. Finding his tight end there. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Minshew out of the pistol here. That's to the first tight end taken back in April. It's Brock Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the 1st down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, 2-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time young breakout rookie tight end.
That one caught by Tucker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down and 3. On 2nd down, a run with White. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Man in motion here is Tucker. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he gets this up close to the 40. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Young. That one intercepted. Picked off by Darnay Holmes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They put Adams in motion. Now Minshew. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. To the air on third down, it's Minshew. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Hook him up on a second down and 8. He'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Here's Young. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. On play action, here's Minshew. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. A second down throw for Young. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw, Young. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
On second down, Young. He's got a man. It's the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To throw is Young. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle's made at the 23-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Woo! And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? They'll try and throw with Minshew. They'll set up the screen to White. And the Raiders are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. That'll be a first down. A gain of 10.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves first.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are out to a 10-0 lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Young going to give it to Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Here's Young. Working free downfield. It's Thielen. Catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll send their tight end left. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He'll find his running back, White. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They send the tight end in motion. On the give, it's White. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll go right back to Myers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Minshew going to look to throw again. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. And that one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And this will be a Panthers 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. Another try with Brooks. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. No chance at all. He'll go down. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down.
Wilkins is able to get home, and he was one of the Raiders' most noteworthy additions this offseason. Following an impressive 9-sack season last year in Miami, Vegas clearly knows that he is a difference maker along that defensive front, and plays like that are a big reason why.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go. Young. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went. Of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drops.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, here's Minshew. That's brought in by Myers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Young. That is hauled in at the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw, Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. To throw is Young. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now Young. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take over here at their own 22.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, Minshew. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. Whoa. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Young to throw on 1st down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
This is a great example of the game within the game. You're going to hear the offensive line and the quarterback. They're making what they call a Mike declaration. It's not so much that that's who they're responsible for, but it sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. But in this case, the Mike was the one who came, so clearly either the running back missed his call or the offensive line didn't do their job, because either way, somebody has to have him accounted for, and instead, they take the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Young. That is caught. He finds his big target, Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That into the hands of Hubbard. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.